The excitement and joy over the birth of a child is like no other experience in life. It also intensifies every emotion on the spectrum. Jacob and Amber Woods know that all too well, as you saw in last night's episode of One Born Every Minute. A health scare led to immediate heart surgery for their daughter. And today we get to ask where and how they are now. Jacob and Amber join me today with baby Madelyn and also Dr. David Fox, who is a maternal fetal medicine specialist at Riverside Methodist Hospital. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And baby Madelyn looks wonderful.
She's doing wonderful.
Good. Very good. Well, let's first talk about the show last night. What made you decide, Jacob, that you thought this was a good idea to go on camera with the birth of your baby?
Actually, that was Amber's choice.
The mom said, okay, really, she should be the one to decide, right?
She brought it to me, and I said, we can do whatever you'd like. I think she looked at it as more of a learning experience for other people, but it's all right.
Well, it did end up being a learning experience, didn't it, Amber? Because when you said yes to this, you probably had no idea, or did you at that point know that Madelyn had a heart condition?
That's what opted me to do it. We had no idea what it was. We never heard of it. We didn't know what to expect. So I thought, if we did this and we could help another family who finds out that they have hypoplastic, that their child does, or is about to have a baby, if we can help them, then it's worth doing the show.
What a great idea and what great motivation. And I forgot to introduce little Carly here, who's 3 years old. How does she adapting to the fact that you have another baby in the house? She adapting?
She is wonderful. She's a little mommy, aren't you?
Dr. Fox, explain to me what this heart condition is that Madelyn has and how you correct it.
Well, this is called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. And most people know that the heart has 4 chambers. And of those 4 chambers, there are 2 main pumping chambers. And in this condition, the main pumping chamber to the body from the heart is underdeveloped. It's not pumping as well as it should. So what happens is when babies are born with this, thank God they're diagnosed early, because it's really important that they have prenatal diagnosis so that they can take precautions after the baby's born. And then a surgeon at Children's Hospital will correct this by not putting the heart back to normal, but by changing the plumbing of the heart to work around this problem so that the needs of the body can be met for the baby.
So there were some tense moments last night when folks were watching, as I'm sure you were all feeling. Describe some of those emotions, Jacob, as you went through this whole delivery process.
I had sort of pictured what we would look like on television coming up to that point, and then sitting there, it was more or less surreal, just holding Madelyn, watching everything go on. I was just very, very happy that she was, just there nestled on my chest while I was watching everything. And we didn't get to see the surgery or anything either, so a lot of it was new to us, too, as well.
And Amber, they really didn't leave you much time with Madelyn. I mean, she was whisked away to Children's quickly. For the benefit of the baby, obviously.
Yeah.
But, how did that feel to know that, your baby's gone? You're still in the hospital, but she's gone.
Already being a mom and already getting to experience the holding and the connection that you get the first few hours of the baby being born, I mean, it really hit me, especially my husband went with her, and by the time that it was all kind of settling down at Riverside, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so my family's gone, and it just was a lot of time for me to sit and think, okay, I need to be strong, I need to do what's right for Madelyn, and that's what I did.
Good girl. Well, we have some pictures of you at home now. Madelyn obviously doing very well. Amber, Jacob,
yes.
Great?
Yes. She's doing great now.
And, Doctor, will there be any more surgeries for Madelyn?
Well, that's really in the department of the Children's Hospital physicians, but normally with this type of problem, there's often a surgery later on in early childhood. And I think that you mentioned to me, Jacob, that there was going to be another surgery around 18 months of age or so.
How common is this, Doctor?
Well, all heart conditions occur about 7 or 8 times out of 1,000, so it's really a little less than 1%. And of the heart conditions that we see, this is one of the more common ones that I see in my practice.
Well, when you were watching last night, Jacob, you were telling me you have family in Florida, so they got to see all this, which is really cool. And you got to see some stuff for the first time as well. So any regrets about saying yes to the TV, either of you?
No, they made us look great.
They picked all the good stuff.
We came off quite well.
and Amber, I think it probably was a very good educational experience for folks.
I immediately started getting emails from other parents of hypoplastic who are either pregnant or had one 6 years ago, and it just really made me feel good about doing this. We made the right decision. We helped a lot of people, and we spread awareness of her condition.
Well, awesome. That's just wonderful. And my best to you and Madelyn. And as another person who's a low heart survivor, I'm telling you, Madelyn, the research they have, you're going to grow up to be a very old lady. That's what's going to happen to you. Thank you all for being here, Dr. Fox. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Thank
Congratulations.
You
Thank you.
And we want to remind everyone that One Born Every Minute airs every Tuesday on Lifetime at 10 p.m. So be sure to watch Daytime the following day on Wednesdays when we catch up with the new parents to ask, where are they now?